10. Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Andre Cisco there on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, Wilson. Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the 4th quarter. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll... Oh, he put it on the carpet. Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the 4th quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt. Nowhere to go here. He lost the foot. Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
103 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's to his right. Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Dancing to his left. Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
On third down, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Robinson now off the out. Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive, escaping the pressure right. Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Robinson.